Hello, my friends. This is the video that I made on NIO on March 17th, when the price of this asset was, as you can see right here, at $4.88. And at this point, my main assumption was that basically NIO was forming some kind of expanding diagonal, and my main assumption was that we potentially were on its path to hit its lower border, this range of support. And I told you that before the earnings report, we should see quite highly volatile times. And definitely, I didn't encourage you to bet either direction on this asset because this type of highly volatile price actions might not be so pleasant for any type of traders. And guys, take a look right here. We were at this point, and right after I made my previous video, this asset went lower. And guys, guess what? It hit exactly, let me delete this tool, it hit exactly the range of support that I marked previously by connecting these two bottoms, sorry, and we have a decent reaction out of this range. And this is another evidence of the power of technical analysis. And if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to join my Patreon account. And guys, for now there is not so many people inside the Discord group. Let me show you a sneak peek of my group. I do pretty much on a daily basis a lot of analysis on different assets. I make market updates pretty much daily. I explain to my patrons their setups, and I also do a lot of technical analysis on demand. As you can see, just recently I made several videos. It is quite long videos for the ticker symbols MAAT, SEDG, SOFI, IBIT, XPeng, WTI, SPY, QQQ, COCOR, Palantir, Rocket Lab, HIMS, Wix, and many others. On top of that, guys, I do tutorials, how to see the marketing details, how do you know what type of setups you might use, and so on and so forth. That is why, guys, feel free to join my Patreon account, and we have a limited, basically it is 7 place remaining for the gold tier membership, and on top of all the information that I give to my Discord access members, you will have a weekly 30-minute Zoom call one-on-one with me, and you can ask anything. And on top of that, guys, I will teach you my course of technical analysis for online traders, and this is a crucial part of this offer.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
So guys, and what should we expect next? I have to admit that we are at its crucial point, and you can see that NIO missed their earnings results. They missed by 40% earnings per share and by 2.67% their revenue. And to be honest, it is not the best results. And I told you multiple times that NIO has to retest about $4 mark, and potentially it might retest even $3.63. But everything now I will show you in just several minutes, and let's take a look at some fundamentals. First of all, right after NIO published their earnings report, we have but 3 companies who reiterated their ratings. Unfortunately, you cannot find the price targets from tip ranks, but you can see it, for example, on this screenshot. As you can see, Morgan Stanley set the overweight rating. They maintained, all of these companies maintained their ratings, and the price targets are following. $5.9 was set by Morgan Stanley, $4.2 was set by Mizuho, and $4.9 was set by Bank of America. And guys, all of these numbers are not, let's say, so far from NIO's current price. We are at $4.5. That is why, guys, let's say less than 10% growth forecast for the upcoming year is not the best one. But let's take a look at more fundamentals. First of all, I want to pay attention to NIO earnings results, and take a look right here. NIO posts record net loss in Q4 as SG&A rises further. Gross margin improves slightly. And here is their quarterly net loss in yuans. You can see that this number increased by 40.6%. And guys, this is the scariest number because their revenue grew not so high. As you can see, their quarterly revenue grew just by, wait a second, 5.5% quarter on quarter. And definitely it is not the, let's say, the best results, to tell you the truth. And at the same time, guys, we don't have a lot of improvements in their efficiency. As you can see, their quarterly deliveries grew in Q4, but at the same time, guys, the revenue was pretty much the same. On top of that, guys, take a look right here. First of all, I want to show you this part of their earnings call. As you can see, NIO still targets doubling sales in 2025. The growth in sales will be driven mainly by new models. NIO is expected to see sales in the first quarter increase by about 40% year on year. And guys, let me remind you that this statement was made on March 21st. And it was just 10 days before the end of Q1. And take a look right here. This is NIO brand weekly insurance registrations. And here you can see basically Q1 of their registrations and basically deliveries. And here is Q1 of the 2024 deliveries. And as you can see, the results in Q1 of this year is even lower than the results of Q1 of last year. This means they cannot, guys, they literally cannot achieve this increase 40% in the first quarter of deliveries year on year. That is why I still stand on my position that NIO might break this range of support and potentially it might hit lower targets. But let's continue with the technical analysis. And before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, what do we have on a bigger scale? Potentially, as you can see, let's zoom out to, let's say, 3 hours time frame. From this top, we had 5-wave structure to the downside with a couple of attempts to break its downtrend. But at the same time, guys, this movement to the downside is nothing else but potentially an ABC correction from the bigger scale. And we have another leg of this correction right here. And as you can see, this asset didn't have a sustainable break above its previous swing high, and we have quite parabolic movement to the downside. This means, guys, this type of price actions needs to have a trend continuation from the technical standpoint. This means, guys, the next level of support might be the $4.04 mark, the level of support that this asset formed basically from the beginning of this year, from January 14th. It had a perfect touch of this range, and it touched it right here on February 11 and 12. That is why, guys, be cautious with your long position. Take a look at this range of support. If it breaks to the downside, and if it retests it from the bottom, if it has something like this, then retest it from the bottom and have a reaction to the downside. It will be a signal to lower price actions. And in my opinion, the major price target for NIO for upcoming months might be even $3.61. It is the lowest point from two basically bottoms that it formed back in April of last year and August of last year. And if it retested, guys, as you can see, I drew this purple line as the forecast that we might land right here, and we had an attempt to break this pattern, bearish pattern, to the upside, but it failed. And for now we are again on its path. NIO again is on its path to retest this level. That is why, guys, be very cautious with your long position on NIO. Wait for more confirmation and subscribe to my channel if you want to know more about technical analysis.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium